So fit check. This is me just remembering to do a fit check for today anyway. So fit check for my nerve study appointment. All these tests that I never knew about. That was gonna be hella intense. And then the shorts, Dr. Shorts. These were actually hella comfy. Here's a little room I was staying at. This is not what I expected, man. This is not what I expected. That's what they used to shock me. And then those to put on my feet. Now I'm waiting for the needle injections test. I'm gonna pass out. This thing was making me jump, literally insanely. They used that to shock me. And I was literally like this. The whole time. Literally. Just showing y'all the update between my left injured foot right here. As you can tell, it's still bruising even after, and that's my right foot that is like still white as a ghost. But I have shown you that I can still move my toes and things like that. It's getting better. I haven't been feeling much pain. As of today, on April 2nd, 2025, this is what my injured foot looks like, left foot leg looks like after 5 months. I honestly don't know which one was better. Just out of the 5 stabs, one of them hurt really bad because she had to do it in my knee, on the side of my knee. But everything else was fine. They didn't hurt. Just that one stick in the knee hurt, but the other 4 did not. So, I don't know. I feel so weird. I'm in a lot of pain. Like, it's soreness, pain, weird shock pain going on in this leg, poor foot. Oh, my thigh is so tense up. It's so tight. I got my new frames. What's up? This is the pretty emerald green. Love this color so freaking much. I don't think anyone has this color. And these are what the ends look like, because the other ones were black. That my fiance paid for. I finally got it. I'm so happy. Yeah. Boo. Boo. I love you. 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 Okay, so like I did not know what the fuck to expect on my EMG. My nerve study. I got shocked a million times. Felt like I was getting tasered, literally, because every time I got shocked, I jumped. My whole body, like my whole soul, went through the ceiling, and like my leg and like my foot kept like boom, boom, like really hard, boom, jerky, and then like I'm like this, and I'm like I felt so bad, like I felt so embarrassed the first time they did it, because when they asked me if I'd ever done this type of test before and I said no, they laughed. And then when she did it, I like jumped so hard and like almost my soul literally went through the ceiling. And they're like, it's weird, huh? And I'm like, yeah, it doesn't really hurt. It's just really weird. Like, I did not like that feeling at all. I don't know how to explain it. It just felt like I was being tased, and I've never been tased in my life, but it felt like I was getting tased. And then the second test was where they stabbed me 5 times with a thin needle. A thin, like, not, like, probably like that long. It wasn't really long. Maybe even like half that size, but it was super thin. She stuck it in 5 different muscles from my leg, my knee down, from my whole left foot and everything. So like the knee hurt so friggin' bad. That hurt so friggin' bad. But then she stabbed me in the inner thigh, upper inner thigh, and oh my goodness, that made my thigh tense up, and like I couldn't hardly relax it, and like my muscles were still pretty tight all day long. And my nerve study was like super early this morning, and it's just now finally, it's starting to be evening time, and it's just now starting to feel relaxed, and not hurting as much. But I really feel the soreness and like the pain that I felt, shocking pain that I felt during the whole test. I'm starting to feel that soreness now really bad in my ankle. And they said I should start feeling better like tomorrow or the next day. I may still feel really sore tomorrow, but some people are okay and some people aren't. They still feel sore. So yeah, I was not expecting that at all. Like, oh my goodness, I was so embarrassed. And like, I have Raynaud's, so like what took forever to even begin the first test, the shocking part, was they had to use heating pads, like heating packs where you break and shake it up. Where you break them and you shake them up and they turn like hot, or they're like cold pack, hot pack, whatever. So they were pulling out like 3-4 of them, and they had like a lot more on my left foot, because my left foot is the injured foot. It's the one that's the most cold at the moment, way more colder than my right foot, but my right foot was still cold, so they put like 1 or 2 on my right, and then like 3 of them on my left foot and ankle, just to try to warm up, because they can't even start the test until your body is at a certain body temperature. Otherwise, if it's like too cold or like too warm or something, it'll turn up negative. It'll turn up like a false positive test or whatever. Or like if your body temperature isn't like what it's supposed to be. I forgot what she said, the specific temperature, but it has to be at a certain temperature, and then they can start the test. But until then, they can't start the test until your body temperature is like when it needs to be, because it'll come up false positive, false negative, something like that. So yeah, so that even took longer to have to get me even started onto the shocking things. And she was training a newbie. She was training a newbie, and what's it called? So like the doctor, experienced doctor, professional doctor, was shocking me like 10 times each. Like she had to do like 10 back to back 10 times. So shock 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my goodness. And each time she did that, it got more intense, more painful, and more of my body leaving my soul leaving my body. I don't know how you want to put it, but like, oh my goodness, the more times she did it, the more intense and worse it got. Like, oh my goodness, it was the weirdest feeling I have ever felt in my entire life, and I've never knew what to expect until I went there, until they were explaining, and was like, yeah, so this is how it's gonna go down. And then yeah, here we are. I survived. But oh my goodness, it was so weird. It was so weird. But yeah, so she had to do like the 10 times shock back to back, like 4 or 5 different times. 10 times back to back.